It's here, 2026. Finally, Virginia. Dr.
Can't
Laurie
believe it.
Davis here in Edmonton, Alberta. Are you happy to see 2026?
Yes, yes, actually I am. After the last couple of years I've had, you betcha.
Oh boy, we've had a couple of rough ones, haven't we?
Yeah.
We didn't get away with that, but now clear the decks, we're moving forward. So, did you have a good holiday?
It was lovely. It was wonderful. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. And yourself?
It was very good. Yes, we got to have lunch with our kids, and then they came for New Year's. It was lovely. And it was quiet because, of course, we've just moved into our new home. And so it's been busy. I'm still unpacking and finding little treasures. I would like to share one little treasure that I found if I can find it again. But anyway, no worries. Go ahead. We've got a lot to talk about. Oh, here it is. Look, this is a
Oh,
little, look at this.
I love
This
it.
is from a teen. You know, when you move, you get rid of stuff, but then you find things that you forgot you had. He wrote this after he attended our retreat, Reclaiming My Self Worth, which we're going to talk about today because we're talking about having a happy self worth 2026.
Hmm.
He said, "It was a great time being here, and I recommend if you're having a tough time about something, about holding you back, to come here and get everything off your chest and let everything out because it's 10,000% worth the time." That would have been 8 years ago. I've been carrying this around. He left it before he left the retreat. Is that too cute? A youth.
10,000%. I love it. I love
I
that.
know. I know. So
And
what
he's
do
not
we
wrong.
mean by having a self-worth New Year? What do you want to say about that, Virginia? What do we mean when we say have a self-worth New Year?
Well, we have when we have our self-worth intact, if you've been following our reels, we talk a lot about our self-worth and how when our self-worth is intact, um, it doesn't matter what pops up. We can do whatever we want to do. We just keep going ahead. We just keep working, doing whatever you need to do, healing, anything that you need to do. When your self-worth is intact, you have those tools. We talk about that. You have those tools at hand to be able to conquer anything that comes your way.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, what I was thinking about when we thought about what we wanted to talk about was, you know how people make New Year's resolutions and they don't keep them. We break our promises to ourselves every day, but the only resolution you need to make is to reclaim your self-worth, and then everything else will happen. Everything else will come into fruition because the only thing holding us back most of the time is a belief that we're carrying that we don't deserve something. So I don't deserve to be healthy. I don't deserve to have a great relationship. I don't deserve to have a great career. Where did we learn that? Those are old tapes, man. We got to get rid of those,
They
right?
gotta go. Yeah.
They got to go.
New
Yeah,
year, new tapes. Bring it
right.
on.
Bring it
Yeah.
on.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
we have some exciting things to share. You know, I don't share about what I'm going to do. I usually make it happen and then I talk about it. So of course we've renewed our reels. We're going to be here Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 11:30 for 15, 20 minutes, maybe a half an hour. We've also talked to some folks, some of our team members, about coming in and joining us because they have lots of wisdom as well. And then on Friday, here, you're the first to hear it,
Mm-hmm.
uh, 12 noon, season 10, the Dr. Laurie Davis Show. And
Love
I've already had some requests to interview some celebrities. It's going to be a great show. I'm only going to do one show a week, though, because that's all we need to do. And that because we have other projects on the go, right? So,
it. I
yeah,
love
so I'm excited about that because I love broadcasting and it'll be great. It'll force me, I'll have to get up and get dressed. No show in your jammies, not good.
No.
No,
Aw.
I
Really?
know, I know. Although
Maybe one.
you and I could do a jammy reel.
That's what I was just thinking. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe one day we could.
Yeah, for sure.
Jammy Rio.
So another area that we're growing and going is our youth programs. I'd like to talk a bit about that. And we have 40 workshops for youth. And I piloted those workshops in 1998 on a native reservation out east. We had 72 children in the program. They loved it. That was almost 30 years ago, Virginia. And I believe there's a bigger need right now than there was then for our youth to be empowered. So now we're looking at giving our youth the opportunity to step in, step up, get those parents busy, enrolling them. If you have a teen, 11 to 17 struggling, then please reach out.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Dr. Laurie, I noticed
Yeah.
behind you there's some other treasures.
Oh.
And when we speak about our youth, that's a beautiful photo behind you, Dr. Laurie. Could you share more about why you're so passionate about our youth?
Yeah. Well, I moved it so you could see, and I love the story behind this. This is a painting. It's an oil painting, and it was commissioned to be painted as a gift to Ron and I in 1999. Our facilitators gifted this to us. And at that time, we were working in the Black community, the Indigenous community, the white community. It wouldn't be until 2007 that we would go to the Asian community. So I've got a little kid missing there. I need another painting because we've worked in all 4 races on the planet. I think that's pretty impressive. I don't care. I've got to brag. And at the bottom, you'll see there's a little brass plaque, and that says World Well-Being. That is our vision statement for our company. We've had that since 1994. So everything that we do contributes to world well-being. So a little story on that, though. My grandchildren back in the day came to visit. First time they'd ever come on their own. They were about 5 and 7. And my grandson, I said, "Hey guys, look at the pictures of Grammy's kids. What do you think?" "Oh, they're really cute." I said, "Do you see anything different about the kids in the picture?" And my grandson said, "Yeah, Grammy, they're all wearing different colored t-shirts." So now we know that racism is learned. He did not even see the color of the skin. He had not reached that place. Isn't that amazing? I love that story.
That is one of my favorite stories that you share. It's so powerful.
Yeah. And the artist was a client at the time, and her name is Lovelyn. That's the signature on the painting, Lovelyn, 1999. So it was a beautiful gift, and we treasured it, and we've moved it everywhere. And if I eventually ever have to go to a nursing home, these 2 things on the wall, the painting is 1999. The honorary doctorate came in 2023. So 24 years of work in between those 2 time frames. They're both exemplary, I think, of that. So
I love it. Thank you for sharing, Dr. Laurie.
Right. Thank you. Not exemplary, exemplify. Yeah, thank you.
Well, it is exemplary too.
Yeah, I love being interviewed. So happy self-worth New Year.
Yeah.
Go take your power back and then go do what you want. It's that simple.
Yeah.
You know, people have lists. I'm going to lose 50 pounds and I want to get a new job and maybe a new place to live, and I want a new partner and blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? When your self-worth is there, you'll get all that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because you'll attract it.
Yeah.
You know, I have a client right now, who has been struggling with really abusive, dysfunctional men in her life. And I told her, I said, the minute you take the loser sign off your forehead, those guys won't even come near you.
Yeah.
Right? It's not that complicated. People think that healing takes years and learning stuff takes years. No. No, it's laser. All we have to do is make better decisions, more effective decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So what
And
are
it,
some
and
things that, oh, I have a question for you too when you're
yeah,
done.
okay. All right.
And what is involved and included in your happy self-worth new year? What's in the new year for Virginia?
Ooh, on the spot, Dr. Laurie. My
Well,
goodness. Okay.
you do it, so I can do
Woo!
it.
Okay. Okay. Think. I don't make New Year's resolutions.
Right?
Um, I used to, and I was the same way. And I know now because I never felt that I was worthy of those things, right? Now I know better. Now I know I don't need to make a resolution. I guess for me going forward, just maintaining my health,
Yes.
for sure, because that's so important. And with my self-worth intact, I know that's not going to be an issue. Um, my happy self-worth 2026. Whoo! On the spot, let me think. I am going to be a fabulous executive assistant. I already know that. So that's going to be my
Oh yeah.
continuation of that.
Yeah, you are.
I'm loving that role. I'm loving it. I feel alive and, it's so fun. So finding that role was, is just beautiful and going on with that. What else do I want to do? I want to, oh, I don't know if I can say that because I don't know if we're keeping that a secret yet. Enroll some ambassadors.
Well, yes, we can talk about that because
Can we talk
it
about that?
exists. Yeah,
It
because it's
does
already here.
exist.
Yeah.
We are going to bring out an ambassador program for self-worth, and I want to enroll at least 2, if not 3 ambassadors to support us because what we do is so important, so
Mhm.
important. So for me, my happy 2026, when we first talked about that, it was like bells going off and I'm like, oh, I love this. I love it. When you love something, it's so easy to promote it and get behind it and
Yeah.
do all those things that you need to do.
Well,
So
and it
for
doesn't
me,
feel like work. Yeah.
health for sure, and then get some ambassadors online for us to support what we do because it's
Well, I'd love to
amazing.
talk about the ambassador program because
Yes, yes,
we've had an ambassador program in the past, but not quite the way we've lined it up for this year.
right.
And if there's anybody out there who needs to earn some extra money with very little work and there's no fees attached to joining, it's free membership, and you would like to, especially those clients out there who've been in our workshops and who have benefited, if that's something you want to talk about to others and get paid to do it, then you need to call me or contact me. But what we mean by an ambassador is someone who carries a message. So, for example, one of my best friends passed away 3 years ago now, and she was my greatest fan. And she never took a workshop. She never was involved in anything in the business, but in the back seat of her car, she had a Ziploc bag with my business cards and my brochures in there. And when she would be meeting someone, she was very social. She belonged to some organizations and so on that she thought could use what we have to offer. She'd just give them a brochure and say, "Hey, there are other resources out there." So
Mhm.
that's what we mean by an ambassador. So if that's something that appeals to you, that we will provide a complimentary training and orientation to show you how to do the job, how to fill your invoices to get paid. And it's very lucrative and fun and easy. Well, actually, ELF, easy, lucrative, and fun.
I love
So
it.
we already have referral fees built into our business plan. So it's not
Mhm.
anything we have to do or raise prices or anything. So I'm
Yeah.
excited about it too because I have, do you know what I have in my office? Every enrollment form, every feedback sheet of anybody who's ever been here since 1998.
Ooh.
Yeah, 97 actually. So a lot of those people became ambassadors. But at that time, we didn't have a payout or a payment plan. They just volunteered to do it. So we're not asking for volunteers. So
No.
happy Self-Worth New Year's. It's going to be cash all around. So, everybody's going to benefit financially, and
Exactly.
really excited about that.
Yeah.
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 And did you know that our ambassadors could actually also make money selling our books? We wholesale it. Yeah, we put our books in boxes of 10. We wholesale it, and then they can sell them at retail, like the happiness workbook, which we've talked about many times.
Yes.
Yeah, they can buy those wholesale, sell them retail. Yeah. And
Yeah.
we've got volume 2 coming up. So there's lots. I guess Happy Self-Worth New Year's is our new year is going to be all about self-worth.
Exactly.
And whatever it's going to take to get that message into the hearts of people out there. I'm reading on Facebook all the time. My kids are struggling. My marriage is gone to, out the window. I'm all alone. I want to kill myself. I'm reading all this stuff all the time, and I'm going, please, there are answers. There are solutions. And then people say, well, yeah, but it costs money. Well, sure, education costs money. But we've been funded by many agencies, organizations, government, employers, unions.
Yeah.
So don't let the money be the problem, because that's not going to change anything if you don't make a decision to invest in yourself. Why is it important, Virginia? You can answer this. Why is it important, and why are we our best investment ever?
It's
Rather
important.
$5
Dr.
Starbucks.
Laurie,
Right?
yeah, exactly. And we talk a lot about priorities, right? When we have low or no self-worth, we are the last priority. We are always the last priority. And we will find, yeah, absolutely. I have no problem spending $10 on a coffee if I want a big one at whatever, right? But to talk to us about, when we think about that, our self-worth, and if we're struggling, right? Who's going to take care of you? You have to take care of you. So put yourself first. Put yourself, before anything else. We talk about, we cannot fill from an empty cup. So if our self-worth is low or no, there's zero in your cup. So you need to fill up your cup. You need to fill up your cup for yourself, your self-worth. You'll come to realize when your self-worth is intact, that it doesn't matter what happens. You can handle anything. I am telling you, I can't stress it enough. You can go through literal hell and back and be able to handle it with your self-worth intact. And I know, because that was the last few years for me. It really was.
Yeah.
And I'm still here, and I'm still promoting it, and I will promote it until the end of my time, because it's so important. So important to put yourself first, to invest in yourself, to, because you are, your experiences, your values, all that is so important. So important. We always have a story to tell, right? We're so important. So just
Cool. Just do it. Like Nike, just do it. We promoted Starbucks today, and we promoted Nike today. So,
not intentionally.
It didn't
We
cost
get
them
nothing from them.
Oh, we don't. All right. Well, our time is up. It's like 19 minutes now, almost 20 minutes. So just thank you, everybody, for being here and showing up. And we had a few people listening to us live today. So we're excited about that. And just have a great day. And thank you, everyone, for being here.
And don't forget to share the show.